So there were wildfires, and I had to evacuate. Not that it's gonna like hit my camp or anything. They just forced me to leave, but I was like literally right on the boundary. So, but so basically, I'm camping away from camp. So I just brought a little bit of stuff. But this camping spot is actually where I used to camp since 2018. Because 2018 there was a big snowstorm and the road was blocked until like August. So I started camping literally right here in this spot. And then in a couple of weeks or maybe a month or whatever, once the fire is taken care of. And then I just brought a few plants. The rest of them are probably just going to die. I've got gas under there. And then, yeah, see, I just cracked this open, and then just because it's the middle of the day, but and then I'll just put that back down over the suitcase tonight. And then it's weird because it's way colder here than it is at my camp. Like, it's noticeably colder. But it's because of this. The clearing is so narrow here. The sun hardly hits it, which, like right now it looks really bright, but it was like 12:30 before the sun even came up. Not came up, but was actually shining directly into camp. That's why the solar panel is way over there. Because right about like 12:30, 1 o'clock, I was able to put the solar panel over there and start getting sunlight. And then now the sun is obviously all over the camp, but all of this was in the shade. It's great. So yeah, I'm just sitting here watching UFC fights and basically just waiting a couple of weeks until I can go back to my actual camp. It's pretty funny. But yeah, it's just like my camp away from camp. It's only like 10 minutes away, truthfully. Because I was literally on the border. Like, if I had been camping on the other side of the road, then I would not have been in the evacuation zone. I was on the road that is the evacuation limit, And the fire's not going to make it there. It'd have to go over 2 mountains before it got to me, which it could do. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just not likely, because in going over those 2 mountains, it's going to be getting closer to a populated area, which is Lowell. So they're not going to let it get closer to Lowell if they can help it. You know what I mean? So, well, who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is it. In the net. So this is where I've been making my water and eating my peanut butter. Bunch of crap, but... Oh, what the fuck is that? The fan? Well, the fan works fine. It's just the little piece that charges it broke off. So I just opened it up and just hooked the charger directly to the fucking board and propped it up against this inverter, and now it's charging. Improvisation. Actually, I was really surprised that I was actually even still able to do it. Well, because I have another fan that's a little bit smaller than this that's also broken, plus that fan. So what I think it is with these things, and I'm sure it's why they're cheap, but the charging port is really poorly built. Like, it's just nothing is attached. So if you charge it more than like maybe 10 or 15 times, it's just gonna break. Like, it's not designed to be durable. You're probably supposed to use because it's a camping fan, so they probably expect you to use it like 2 or 3 times a year. So maybe, but I use it every day. No, I shouldn't say every day, but if it's warm, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the fan. I would rather have air in my face than no air in my face, Definitely. Yeah, it's crazy though, because it's like I'm stuck at this other camp, basically waiting for the fire for them to open the road so I can go back up to my campsite. Although I am actually gonna have to sneak back in probably in the next few days, just because I want to grab things that I wasn't able to get. And then like I emptied out a gas can, so I'll probably take that back to camp because I'm not going to need it now that it's empty. Like I'll just take some stuff back that I don't need, and I'll bring stuff here that I do need. That's it. And that is that. Yeah, because I brought that one bag of brown sugar right there. I have 2 more bags, but they're back at camp. Which, I mean, I don't use that much brown sugar, I guess, but I would just rather have the 2 bags that just in case I decide to use more. Because I have applesauce and peanut butter, and I was thinking about making sandwiches. Like, just put the applesauce in, stir the brown sugar in, and then put that on one half of the bread, and then the other piece of bread, spread peanut butter on it, and then just have a sandwich. Oh, that sounds good. Or I can go to the store and buy jelly. And more bread. I've only got enough to make like 2 sandwiches. Pretty low. It's pretty low. We shall see.